Are we live? Is it working? Winning. Oh, jeez. Are we doing it? What's going on? Come on, computer. What are you doing? Ah. Here we go. Yay. All right. Hello, and welcome to this live on a Friday night. Hooray! Oh, it's so slow. Okay. So, hey Taylor, welcome. Hey Vicky. Thank you so much for watching all the way from Ireland. So tonight I am baking a basic butter cake with chocolate, like icing kind of thing on top, like a chocolate topping, white chocolate topping, as I got there. So yeah, that's pretty much what's happening tonight. So I hope you guys enjoy this cooking, baking thing tonight. I've got the oven going, ready to have everything ready. So I guess we'll jump straight into it, and feel free to speak in chat in the comments section, and don't forget to like this video if you want to. But yeah, so I will get straight into it. But basically, what have I got to do first? So I preheat the oven. I've already greased the pan beforehand. I'm making a square one tonight. It says square all round. Oh dear, I've ruined it. But I want to do a square one because why not? It's something different. So we are going to, before I do anything, I need to sift this flour. How many times? I think it says 3 times, doesn't it? What does it say? Da 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 da. Sensitive flour. So flour. What does it say? It said something about the flour before. I'm sure I read it before. How's it all going? Everything's okay? All right. Flour. Beat the butter. Let you mix it. Beaten eggs 1 at a time. Stir in sifted flours and milk in 2 batches. Milk. Yeah, that's milk. And eggs. I was prepared, but I like to keep the cold stuff cold, so we're not like letting it kind of dry out too much. All right, so we need to sift the flour, which means I probably only need 1 bowl, so I don't know why I have 2 bowls. I just had this feeling like I read somewhere, but I didn't. No, I didn't. Okay, well, that can go there. Oh, thank you so much. I thought I'd go kind of different and colourful, and yeah, so hopefully that's good. So what we're going to do is I need, how much? Maybe 2.5, geez, 2 1/4 cup of self-raising and 1 cup of plain. All right. All right. Well, thank you so much, darling. All right, so let's start with the self-raising, which we need. Oh goodness, it's heavy. 2 1/4. So that's that one there. So do the small one first, because it'll be easier. Yep. Already made a mess. Hooray! I can't do baking without making a mess. Otherwise I haven't done it right. So there you go. So how's everyone been? What's people been up to? Anything interesting? Any stories that you can tell me about what you're doing in quarantine and things like that? Because I'm honestly doing nothing. started watching Stranger Things, which is actually kind of exciting. I don't mind it. It's quite interesting. Slowly getting into it. It's quite an interesting show. Yeah. My Dynasty finished, so I was like, oh no. And I didn't realize that it had finished. Honestly, I was watching it and I didn't realize that I was watching the last episode. And it went to the end and I'm waiting for like the skip to the next episode button and it didn't appear. And I'm like, oh no. So I exited like that thing and went to the episodes and realized I was on the last episode. And I was like, oh no. I was so sad. I really enjoyed that show, so I can't wait for season 3. In the middle, no, okay. That'll be exciting when they do season 3. But yeah, now I've started watching Stranger Things, which is pretty cool. Steve got me onto it because he's starting to watch it. He's a lot ahead of me. It's quite far ahead of me, I should say. So yeah, but he says it's good. So I've started watching it. It's actually all right so far, which is good. I enjoy it. It's not scary at the moment. It's probably not that scary at the moment, but it might get scarier. I don't know. I hope not. I hope my amount of viewing of American Horror Story has prepared me for all the jump scares and stuff. We shall see. But it doesn't mean that I'm going to go watch like scary movies and things because I don't think I could tolerate them yet. They're still way out of my league. But yeah, that's what's been happening in my life besides hanging out with the geese and chickens and stuff every day. It's been quite nice. They've been very vocal lately. Oh, Stephen. I knew he was going to do that at some point. He said he would. But yeah, like, it's been... I don't need you now. Finish with you. You can go here. What was I saying before he scared me? Oh, God, what was I saying? That's it, starting tonight, not feeling too well. Oh, that's a shame. Sorry to hear that, Taylor. Hope everything's okay. Yes, I know, he's very cheeky. He really is. He's a twat. Yeah, so... Yeah, I don't know what I was saying. See, now he scared me. I've forgotten what I was saying. How great is that? With restriction easing, when is Steve coming home? You really miss him. I don't know when he's coming home. But he technically is home, but he's obviously living in a different part of our property. It probably won't happen for a while. Not until maybe there's a vaccine for it, possibly, just because of the fact that he works with the public, that it just makes it that much harder for us. So yeah, so it's kind of a shame, but at the same time, it's better that we're both not. Well, I'm not got any chance of catching it, so that's unfortunately how it is, and it's probably going to be like that for a while, which is okay. I've kind of gotten used to it, so it's going to be weird having to get used to him living with me again. But that's okay. On nights like this, maybe I'll try and get him to help. I don't know. We shall see. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it is quite sad. I have realised how lonely I am. But at the same time, I'm enjoying my own company, doing things like this. You were talking about... Oh, yeah. So yesterday, I don't know if you guys have checked out my Instagram or whatever, but yesterday I was sitting outside with my laptop while I was editing my vlog. I know a few days late. And I decided I'd finished, so I went and sat down on the floor with the geese, and they decided that they just wanted to start eating my clothes. Why not? And I was like, wow, like, I love you too. So they're quite an interesting little animal, and they're quite funny. They're their own little characters, and it's very adorable, and so are the chickens. So it's quite interesting. But yes, it was nice just sitting out there and looking out and seeing all the geese and the chickens just in the leaves by the river, and scratching away and doing all that kind of stuff. So it was nice. Full day of fresh air. So then I spent all day inside today, which was good. But yeah. God, it takes forever to sift flour. It's one of the worst things about baking is having to sift flour. It takes forever, and I'm only on the first flour. I'm not even on the plain flour yet. And that's a small amount, thank goodness. But what should I spill? Yeah, who cares? Yes. What else? What has people been up to in this last week? Anything interesting? Itchy nose. Anything that I should know about? How's everyone else going with all this? Still working and stuff, or people working from home? Oh, so we did this. And I need one of these. Okay. Oh, jeepers. Oh my god. I could have gotten a bigger bowl. Really could have. Oh, this one. Oh. Yeah, straight across the top. It's a shame though that you go mental. Oh, darling, that's not good. But guess what? What? What are you going to tell me? Tell me everything. Tell me your secrets. Actually, today I decided to start learning a Britney Spears choreography to hold it against me. I know like some of it, but I don't know all of it. So I thought I'm going to do that. And that's what I did today. I started doing that. I can tell you it's hard. I took a peek at Facebook and no more new messages. Still not active. Gonna wait a few more. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. Can't wait till you're back. I don't think I need that. Good once you're back online properly. It'd be nice. Yeah, so I'm just gonna put my flowers there. Wait later. I'm trying to learn the super lonely dance for There's a super lonely dance? Okay. I don't think I've seen that. I don't know. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. Who knows? I watch so much TikTok. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. Let me just put that aside for now. Alright. I think I'm gonna start YouTube back with a story time. Oh nice, that's a good idea. You have to let me know so I can watch it. Alright, so we are to see you do that bored in the house song. I've seen that song. I've been thinking about it. I just need to save it so I can think about something to do with it. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what I could do. It's one of those things where I have to think about what I'm going to do with it. All right, so we want to put butter. Oh, dear me. And that's why I wear one of these. For those of you who don't know, I do TikTok, and I really, really enjoy it. It is so much fun. Yeah. Just live with the geese. I'll have to do something with them. Oh, definitely. They'll have to be part of it. It'll probably be like a video of me chasing them or something. I don't know. It'd be weird. But yeah, how much butter do I need? I need 250 grams. All right. Let's do 250 grams. That's only 34. So we need a lot more. That's 75. Is it going to be like this whole thing? Okay. That'll do. All right. There. Right. It's butter, which I'll put straight into here. Break it up so it's a bit easier to do. There's 177. So what else? There we go. Oh, there we go. Breaking up the butter. I left it out so it's nice and soft, which is good. It says it needs to be soft. But I'm probably going to have to grab my other butter a little bit more. I didn't realise there wasn't exact amount. And I'm in no hurry, so we're all right. It's all good. If I have to wait until I got the other butter. But yes. It's all buttery. I wish I could have like a microphone that clips to me that would work on all this, and I could walk around and still you could hear me properly. That would be nice. 77. 77 would equal 77. I need 250. So I need 250. This. Let's go here. Calculator, where are you? There you are. We can actually hear you over there quite well still. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's fantastic. 250 take 177 equals 73. Okay, cool. I did maths. Go me. I cheated and use a calculator, but still. Could you just get there? More. I need more. A lot more. Plus side is we can hear. What? Oh, yeah, let me read everything properly. I have been eating, that's why I haven't been typing. Plus side is we can hear downside. Okay. Have you consumed alcohol, Taylor? 77. 73. Come on. 73, let go. Ugh. 69, almost there. 72. Seriously, 72. 73. Okay, finally. Now I'm just shaky. I've not been well. Oh, we hear you clearly negative. We hear everything. Okay, you can hear everything. You hear everything. Yeah. That's good. There we go. All right, so that can go in there. So I have the right amount of butter. Thank goodness. was a bit worried I didn't have the right amount of butter. I was like, oh no. Carl made me roast lamb for dinner and I couldn't eat it, so he got me Macca's chips still. Oh, that's sweet of him. How nice of him. Oh dear. Right, so we've got that. We need the extract, which is vanilla, right here. Oh, 1 teaspoon. All right, open. I spotted the color dyes. Yes, I want to make the chocolate pink. See if it's an epic fail or if it works. We shall see. That's half a teaspoon. That's okay. I need a teaspoon. There we go. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Nice. Ooh, it's nice and syrupy. Yum. Can we do blue? No, I want to do pink. If you come to my last live stream, you could have chosen the color. Because Salad chose what we were making tonight. So, J Marvel. You know what? I could actually do that. I could do that. Like a little rainbow with the colors. Separate them into bowls and make the colors. And maybe. We'll see. We've got plenty of time to get there because the cake has to cook for an hour. So we've got an hour to decide. That, and the sugar. Right. Let's get the sugar. Ooh. All right. How much sugar do I need? I need 1/4 cup. So I need this and this again. Okay. And I need my spoon again. Here we go. Well, I should do this. Scoopity scoop. You always make me happy. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you so much. I try and make everyone happy. The world should be a happier place. Ugh. What is this? Finally, I found the chat. Oh, hey, Vicky. Hello. Guru Technology plus toddler. Yes, that will be very hard. Hey, Taylor, that's a friend of mine. Vicky's a friend of mine. She lives in Ireland. Yes, I had to make sure. Yes, she does. Oh, Shizen. She used to live here in Perth, and then she's back in Ireland. So I miss her so much, her and her husband. Yes, well, Ireland is still Ireland, whether it's north or south. I don't know. I haven't been there before. So, which I'd like to go there one day. It would be fun. It would be really nice. It's 1. And then I need, and as you were saying, Taylor, yes, my hand does fit in this jar. It's not a very big jar. And I don't really have big hands, which is quite nice. So do that, like that. And that's the sugar. Over here. Oh my god, happy. Yay, Steve's joining. No, it isn't. We want you over. I say, Steve, I need a Steve hug. Hey, Vicky, I need a friggin' Steve hug. But you probably do need it more than me because you haven't seen him in so many years. So I'll give you that. But I need one too. So that goes in there until light and fluffy. Oh god, okay. Okay, so for those of you who haven't been on this live when I've baked, at this point in time, I actually turn off the microphone so I can do this so I don't hurt your precious little ears because this makes a lot of noise and I don't want to hurt you. So I'll be back, but I will be typing in the chat section. So keep me there. Where do I go? I got like 2 screens open. Here we go. Bonjour, my peoples. Hello. I've been watching your chats. Yes, it was all Britney. I put a Britney playlist on. So far, no one really guessed the song. It was Slave for You. The dance I did. I don't think anyone got. Yeah, no, I won't feel that in the morning, Tara. Vicky's right. I do a lot more. A lot more. I do full routines. So, come on. All right. That should be that. The next bit I have to stir in. That was a warm-up. Yeah, that was like a warm-up. Yes. See, Vicky knows me very well. Very, very well. Because she and I did acting together, which is how I met her, which was really cool. And yeah. So those of you who have joined, sorry that the mic was off. I was using this and it makes a lot of noise and I don't want to hurt your precious little ears. But I'm making a butter cake if you'd like to know. So now that I've mixed everything in, I now need to put the flour in. I need to stir the flour in and the milk. How much milk do I need? Okay, I didn't even look. I said okay. Because that's how I work. All right, let's push all that in there. Put that there for now. Put the flour. I need the milk. And I need 180 mils, 3/4 of a cup. That's 1/4, so I need 3 of these. I don't think my jug is 180 on it. Yeah. So it's about there. Do you do your dishes right after cooking or leave them for the next day? Last time I left them for the next day because there was so much. I don't know, it depends how I feel after my stream, if I feel like doing the dishes or not. Oh, that's probably a bit. No, that's all right. That's good. Okay. So it says, stir in sifted flours and milk into 2 batches. Okay. Yeah. Chris, you're giving yourself so many dishes to do. I know, this is how I bake. It's what I do. Do a little bit of that. Stir it in. Off then. The joys of doing this is I've never made this before, so this is exciting. Wait, where did the 3 bowls with the individual eggs go? I missed that. He had all his eggs in separate bowls. Yes, they're in the sink now. They're finished. I've used the eggs. Farm fresh from my chickens. Chickens bottom eggs. So, very fresh. Okay, that's mixed in. The rest of the flour. And the rest of the milk. And this down. Oh yes, I'm a proper housewife. What do my chickens and geese eat? Well, they eat. We give them seed mix, this grain mix every day, twice a day, morning and night, which they always wait for. And then throughout the day, because they're free roaming with the property, they eat whatever they find, whatever they usually eat during the day. And the geese actually like to go down to the river now and splash around and find some food in there and stuff like that. So whatever they eat throughout the day. Oh my god, really? Wow, that's crazy. Purple eggs, that would be so different. I'd be so confused if that happened. We don't have purple cabbage. Actually, we did have a veggie patch, but it kind of went to dust at the moment. We'll try it again at some point. All right, that's in. Spread in. Smooth. Okay, all right. Whew. Now we can put this in here. So let's just straight that off the spoon. And people got watching 7. Nice. Ignore that. If you feed them lettuce, their eggs are green. Oh. Only the geese. Well, the chickens get lettuce now and again, but I try and hand feed the geese lettuce so they get used to coming up closer to me. Which they're used to coming up closer to me, as you've probably seen in the videos, because they love me and their mummy, and they see me like every day. So they're still very cautious of Steve, but not of me. It's quite funny. Get in the bowl, not on my spoon. Thank you. Was that Steve's bell saying he wants food? No, that's our alarm system. I don't know. It's been playing up lately, so it just makes that noise every now and again throughout the day. I don't know why. But no. If he had a bell, I'd disconnect it. I would very much disconnect it because it would be ringing non-stop. And he's self-sufficient anyway, so he shouldn't need anything from me, really. Except dinner at night when I decide to cook dinner, which is most nights. Oh, get in the bowl. I mean, in the pan. Is butter cake like sponge cake? I believe so. It kind of looks like a sponge cake, but I think it's a bit more dense than sponge, because sponge is quite light. Whereas I think butter cake seems to feel a bit more dense. But I just thought I'd give it a go. So it was like one that I found in the recipe book that I've been using last time. I'll try and keep to that book for now and see how many recipes I can make out of that and do each thing, because there's a lot of different recipes in there. Is it like box mix cake? Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't be able to answer that. Not really sure. You probably have to make a box cake and this and see if they're the same. Flatten it out. Spread mixture into pan, smooth surface. Okay. Smooth the surface. You can move from the side. Still want people to be able to see that. You can see it with this line anyway. Oh, would you just? Thank you, technology. My mum made a recipe for peanut butter shortbread cookies. Ooh, that'd be different. I like shortbread. Steve doesn't like shortbread, but I like shortbread. I think it's nice. Always nice. Like a nice little kind of afternoon biscuit or something, or when you have a tea or something, it's or hot chocolate or something. It's really nice with a hot drink. I don't think I've had a peanut butter one before. I've had normal. Okay. Yuck. Why did I say yuck? Come on. My hands are clean, don't worry. All right. Wash my hands. Of course I can read your messages. It's the whole point. I've got it like right there. All right, so it says, yum, 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 spread mixture into bake for 1 hour. Okay, so time to put it in the oven. Oh, geez. Here it goes. Hey Siri, set a timer for 1 hour. All right. Well, that's that over and done with. So now we can talk and chill and all that kind of stuff. So basically tonight, I thought I would... Why are you setting my Siri on Google? I'm sorry. I don't know. It just happens. I use Siri on my phone. So at least I can, like set a timer. Because the timer on my oven doesn't work. It doesn't ring anymore. So I can't use that, which sucks. And I've unplugged my Google because Steve would always take over and start playing music from his area to my Google thing. And I'm like, no, don't want to hear your stuff. So basically, I thought just to kind of get a conversation starting between me and you and everything like that. Because one thing I love to do, and I cannot wait until all this is over, is to finally start traveling again. And I thought, yes. I thought we could talk about different travel tips and places that you've been and holidays that you've enjoyed and things that you haven't enjoyed and stuff like that. So let's kind of start a group conversation about that. And also, if anyone's got any tips about traveling, which I've got a few, I won't lie. I've only ever been around Australia and Bali. Okay, well, Bali I've been twice, I believe. Twice, yeah. Which I love. Australia, I've been Brisbane, Gold Coast, Sydney, and Melbourne. That's it. Be on the right visa. Yes. Yes. Yes, unfortunately, Vicky, you learnt that the hard way, which really sucks. Chasing cane toads while drunk. Oh my gosh. That would have been very interesting. That would have been very, very interesting. So obviously, if you know me, and you've probably, the people that have, what have I done? I don't know. The people that have known me for a while know that I love my cruising. So, I can't wait to be able to start doing that again and actually, being able to put my feet up and unpack once and all that. But with everything that I've been watching, because I watch a lot of YouTube, and a lot of my people that I follow on YouTube are cruise people, and funny. And there's been a lot of bad news in the news recently about cruise ships and everything like that, and they're getting hit really hard at the moment. And it's kind of making me a little upset because as much as I understand the whole concept of, what happened and everything like that, it was that was the driver's fault. The Coscordia was definitely the driver's fault. The captain did that. That was nothing to do with the actual company. He was just a twat. Or see you next Tuesday, as probably most of the passengers would say. But yeah, no. I just feel like the cruising industry has been hit very hard, and it's very sad. And I hope that there's not going to be a big problem with it all when we go back to being able to holiday. But yeah, that's kind of what I want to do, is start cruising again. My last cruise was back in 2018 when we did the Panama Canal. So it would be really cool to be able to get back on a ship, and I'm guessing because of what's happened, it'll be cheaper. I don't know how it's going to happen, but that's what I'm hoping to do. But I'd also like to go to Europe. I've always wanted to go to Europe and have a look over there. I've been to America, so I'd like to do Europe as much as I'd like to go back to Canada. And I'd like to go back to America, but I think Europe's probably my next kind of highlight destination to go to, because it'd be interesting, and yeah, it'll be cool cool. We know obviously a few people over there, so it'd be nice to see where they are. How to control a place today. Oh, jeez. I don't know. Look, it's like I've been on 5 cruises and I'm still here, and I've never had anything wrong. Um, you know, it's like even weather-wise, we've not really had much wrong. I just look, if it happens, it happens. There's nothing you can really do, and you can't really control it. So, oh, I'd love to see you. Oh my God, Vic, I'd love to see you and Ali and your beautiful baby. I'd love to. I'd love to come, and I'd love to see where you live. I think that'll be awesome. I was actually thinking last year we were going to go on a cruise last year, but it didn't happen because things happened financially. I was actually thinking about getting in contact with Ali and surprising you with like show up at your door because we were near there. We were going to be near there. We were boarding the ship in Southampton. And I was like, oh, if only I could have gone and then I could have done that and it would have been awesome. But yeah, maybe one day. One day I'll probably get over there. But I'm not going to tell you. I think I'll leave the surprise as a surprise because I think that would be cool. If I just randomly rocked up at your door, I think you'd have a heart attack. But yeah. But anyway, so like traveling for me is such a big thing because you get to see the world, you get to do things, you get to experience different cultures, and I'm such a person that likes to immerse myself into the culture of a place that I'm at. So like we went to Bali and I try and go to like the temples and the things like that. Like I'm not religious or anything like that, but I love to see that kind of I can take this off now. I like to see that kind of side of everything, like just to get an understanding of the country that you're in. And the best way to do that is to go and immerse yourself in the actual culture and things. Okay. Wales. Oh, yeah. I'd just like to go to Europe. I'd like to, yeah, I think it'd be awesome. But yeah, there's just like, there's so much to explore in this world, and I find it quite upsetting that a lot of people don't travel. Like even like domestically, a lot of people refuse to travel, and it's like just do it. Like go and explore. Explore the backyard, explore where you are. Auschwitz, is that Germany? Auschwitz. Oh God, my stupid eye. Urgh. The Hitler place. Oh yes, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, Germany. Yeah, I'd like to go there. Like as much as I hate that time period, I'd actually like to go see it. I'd like to go see all of that. I've been to the Holocaust Museum in Sydney twice. Once with my mum many, many years ago, and then the last time Steve and I were in Sydney? Or the time before that, we went. I think it was the last time we were in Sydney. Maybe. No, the time before that, I don't know, one of the two. We went to the Holocaust Museum, which in Sydney is beautiful and it's emotional and it's like very, very descriptive and everything of what actually happened. And there's one room there that always I have to go in, have a quick look and go out because it's a room where they've pretty much got pictures of children and a fountain in the middle and a drop. Every single drop that drops is a tear of a child that was killed during that time. And it's very sad, but very emotional. And it's such an amazing exhibit. And I think it's really, really nice way of telling the story of what actually happened. And so much to read, so much to take in, but you have to go there if you get a chance. It is breathtaking and just like interesting. And when we were there were two people who survived the Holocaust that were there who have quite old. We did get a chance to talk to them, but it was nice to see people, like 2 people there. And I was like, wow, like you guys survived that. So that's amazing. But yeah, all right, what's the chat say? Traveling for that same reason, I also feel so grateful for what I have when I visit some countries and see how lucky I am to have a roof, safe living conditions, no wars. Yes, I agree. Yes, I agree. Like it's, you go to like somewhere like a third world country and you just kind of you kind of stand there and like you kind of get like this kind of like realization and shock of like, oh my god, like this is how people live compared to what we live. But then you kind of look at them and they just seem so happy and carefree, and it's not such a big issue because that's how they've been raised. Whereas we've been raised in such a, I guess, a luxury country. Luxury, everything for us is like luxury to them. And it's like, it's such a culture difference, but it's amazing to see how they live like that. You know, been to Bali, seen all that. I've been to the back streets of Singapore. I've been to Vietnam. I've been to Thailand. Like I've seen that kind of side, and it's just very interesting to see how different it is. And even in like Mexico and all that, like it's the same kind of thing, the same kind of deal. So yeah, it's fascinating to see how different people live, yet how happy they still are. It's mind blowing and amazing. I want to travel to see plane crash sites. Oh yeah. When I was little, I was about 11. I saw the room with all the kids' clothes and toys in it that they took away. Oh yes. And everyone, old man needs to sleep bed. Night, Mr. Steve. Yes, you got to get up early tomorrow. I don't. Sleeping time. What else is there? But I guess for me, like even like I've been to like Fiji. So oh God, if I had to list where I've been, that would be crazy. But I've been to like Fiji and New Caledonia and Vanuatu, and I've been to Hawaii. I've been to, where else have I been? I've been to LA. I've been to Seattle, Vancouver, Whistler, Miami. Where else? Singapore, Vietnam, Thailand, Bali, and then obviously parts of Australia. So I've travelled quite a bit in my, 29 years of life. Thanks, Taylor. Traveling it is such a big thing for me. Like, I love it. And, I wish I could learn another language, but I struggle. I even struggle with like, oh yes, Colombia, Costa Rica, Mexico. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, I knew that there was other parts. Guatemala. They've done the whole Panama Canal area, the Panama thing. Oh, did I? Well, that's exciting. I know I've got 81 as far as I'm aware. Wow, you've been to so many places. Of the places you have traveled, what is your favorite place? Hands down, 100% Vancouver. Like, oh wow, 82, that's nice. Yeah, Vancouver. I'd even move there in a heartbeat. It was just beautiful. It felt like home, yet it wasn't. It was just gorgeous. The whole place, like just heading up to Whistler, even though it was like an hour or something on the bus, it was just breathtaking and such an experience. And Vancouver itself was just beautiful and absolutely lovely. And the people are nice, and just yeah, I love Canada. I absolutely love Canada. We've got a Canadian friend who actually lives on the East Coast in somewhere near Toronto. So I'd love to go see where he lives and everything. But yeah, it's such a beautiful place. It really is. And I think that's one of my favorite places. But the other place would be Maui in Hawaii. absolutely fell in love. Steve fell in love with it, but he absolutely adored Maui, and I adore Maui. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's such a beautiful place, a beautiful island. I wish I could have explored it more, but I want to go back to there and see a bit more of Hawaii, because Hawaii is actually quite beautiful. It's like those are the two, I guess, that are like really like I love, love, love kind of thing. But there's so many places that I like, and I go back to Miami. I go back because they're only there for a couple of days. God, I go back to Singapore as many times as I want. As many times as I could. I would totally go back. I love Singapore. Steve isn't really a big fan. He went there once and went, okay, I'm done. But I've been there like twice, and I love it, and I love Sentosa. So I go back there. I think really anywhere that I've travelled, I go back to. Just because it's just interesting, and there's probably more to see. Like when you're only there for like a day, it's a lot harder to see places and really kind of idea of where you are and stuff. But if I would like to spend a little bit more time at these places, but at the same time I don't want to be stuck there, which is why I like cruising, because you only get like a little taste and then you sail away. So I don't know, there's just so many places. But yes, Vancouver is definitely the top of my list of where I'd like to be or where I'd like to go. It's just amazing, absolutely amazing. How was my time? I got 43 minutes. Wow, I need a drink. It's not alcohol. It's a giant bottle of cordial, sugar free, so at least I can drink it. So where else? So I guess like, if I was to say like, like tips on traveling, like basically, I guess my thing would be, depending on like how you travel and where you're traveling to and what you're doing. Like say for instance, right, that you decided, all right, I'm gonna go on a cruise. What do you recommend for like a cruise? Because I've been on cruises, I kind of have an idea. What have you said? I went to Singapore to surprise my girlfriends. They were there for a week and on their way home from Europe. So I decided to find out their hotel, found their room and knocked on the door. They were so confused. One of the best moments. Oh, that would have been amazing. Oh, wow. That would have been really, really cool. Did you enjoy Singapore? Did you have fun? Get up to anything? Any mischief or anything? But yes, basically, like my thing, like whenever I go cruising, I try not to research too much about the places that I'm going to or even the ship that I'm boarding. I like to be surprised, which is really like, oh, cool, which is like really kind of been very exciting because I don't like to expect what I'm about to go see. I'm the same with like a lot of things. So, pulling into all these places, I didn't know what to expect. I had no idea, like, especially our last one going through like South America, I didn't research anything. So I had no idea where we were or what we were doing. And it was fabulous. But like saying that though, like I'm very much like, okay, I've got to make sure that I get like flu injections and make sure I'm prepared for everything that could happen and stuff like that. So I guess tips are like, basically just make sure you're covered insurance wise. Make sure you have insurance for everything. That's a number one thing, is to make sure you're covered, because the worst thing is if you run out of, like, if you go somewhere and you're not insured, that's more money that you have to spend that you shouldn't need to spend. Pack light, or as light as you can. There's nothing wrong when on holiday to wear the same clothes quite a few times. It is better than trying to take like an outfit for like every single day. And I've learned that the hard way. I used to pack so much. You can even ask Steve when we first went on holidays. Our first cruise together that we took from here to Singapore, we looked like the biggest gays like in the world. We might as well have just taken the kitchen sink with us. We had 3 bags between us. Like I had 3 bags and he had 3 bags. And we were like lugging these. My mum dropped us off, which was hilarious because she kept like teasing us about it, going, God, you are the biggest bunch of gays, aren't you? Like you got everything. And we're like, yes. So yeah, like try and pack it from what we've learned. Try and pack light, like less. Take maybe a max of like 5 pairs of pants and 5 shorts and a couple of pairs of socks and a couple of shoes and stuff like that. And and shirts, just take a couple. Like don't overdo it, because 9 times out of 10 you end up buying stuff over there anyway to bring back, so you need the space for that. Or go to op shops, buy a whole bunch of clothes, wear them, and then leave them behind. That's what Steve does, and it actually works out really, really well. My best friend did that too, Jess. I haven't seen her for 6 years. Flew back home and showed up at my door, started crying, and it was the only time I've ever thought I was dreaming. Oh, that's really special. Oh, how sweet. No. But yeah, so pack lightly is one thing and all that. No, that would be an amazing feeling. What else could I say? Oh, don't be late for your flight. We made that mistake once. Lucky it was only to Sydney, and that was end of last year when we went to Sydney, that we were 45 minutes late. Like we were there, we thought we were there in time, but they shut the doors early and the plane was already taxiing out. And it's like, okay, couldn't wait. But yes, make sure you're always early for your flight. Don't be late, because it costs a big time to miss a flight, and that was not money we wanted to spend to start our holiday. So yeah, make sure you're always early for a flight, even if it's a couple of hours early. Yeah, true. They still had money from us. They still got our money for that flight, and then they got more money for our next flight. So yeah. My tip when traveling is to try to take public transport. Yes. You get to experience what it's like to be in the city or town. It's cheaper too, and you get to see things you wouldn't. Yes, I completely agree. And that's one of the things that I love about Singapore's transportation, like the trains. The best thing I find, and I don't know how many people do this, is you go up to one of those signs that they have with their train links and take a snapshot. So then you've always got it on your phone of where all the trains, what line colors and everything. And because of how organized Singapore is, it was so easy to follow the train line system. It was so easy. I was like, oh my God, like, why can't we be like this? Even though ours is simple, it's still very hard. But then other places you go, it's still hard as well. But yeah, definitely public transport is definitely the really, really good way to travel and have a look and see, different things and stuff, which just, I love it. And you get to experience their kind of way of taking public transports different to how we do it. So yeah, 100% agree. Well done, Jess. I like that. That's really good. Yeah. What else was I going to say? There's something else to say. Like if you're going on, say you, I don't know, do a cruise or something like that, or you go somewhere and you're spending time there, go and try not to book a specific tour, because obviously it's going to cost you more, especially if you're doing it through a cruise company, it's going to cost you more. Or if you're just going to do it on your own, it's going to cost you more. The best kind of way that we found is to actually leave the area, well, when we go on cruises, we Ooh, I love taking the subway in New York City. It was an adventure each time. I got lost so many times, but I didn't care because I ended up in places that I could explore. Oh, that would be amazing. I'd love to go to New York. That's where we would have pulled into if I got to go on the last, if we got to go on the last cruise, but didn't get to because we would have done the Titanic run, which would have been amazing. The average size plane costs about $2,000 every 30 seconds on the tarmac. Well, it's not fair when it leaves early instead of leaving on time. If it left on time, we would have made it. But anyway, that wasn't my fault. I was ready to go. So, and I'm supposed to be more of the woman of the relationship. Anyway, so now I'm like, come on. Our last time we went to Sydney, because we went for Mardi Gras, I'm like, let's go. We're going to go. And we were at the airport 2 hours early. I'm like, we're here. It's good. We're done. So, yes, it was, to be honest. I was ready. I packed. I'd actually put the bags in the car, like I was ready. I was like, come on. He's like, we got time. And I'm like, okay. But yeah, no, it is what it is. Like, yeah, it's funny. It makes an interesting adventure. And also Steve had like lounge tickets or something that we had to use at some point. So we got to spend like 4 or 5 hours in a lounge, which was amazing. Wish I could do that every time. It was quite nice to just sit there, and Basil Zemplis was there, and it was, yeah. Didn't say hi to him. I'm not a big fan of him, but he was there. But yeah, so yeah. Yeah, I was saying about tours. The best thing to do, like, I think one of our favorite tours that we've done is we've always organized to, like, if we get off a ship, right, and we're going, like, there's so many tour buses and everything, we kind of walk past all of them and we go out the gate of the actual complex and everything, excuse me, and we end up finding a taxi driver, and we go, look, I want you to show us around. We'll get in your car, we'll pay you for the day, show us around. And one of our best adventures of that was we were in, where were we? We were in I think it was one of the Pacific Islands, perhaps. And yeah, was it? I don't know. I don't remember. No, it was one of the Pacific Islands. And we got in a taxi and we said, look, we'll give you money for the day. Drive us around. And he did. He drove us to so many interesting places, like somewhere near the beach, somewhere in like the inland somewhere, and all these kinds of like amazing, beautiful places, showed us around all different places. And then it was getting darker. And the ship was, it was Fiji, because the ship was docked there for the night. So it was like a floating hotel. And he's like, oh, look, I need to go back to my house and turn on the light for my daughter. Is it okay if I do that on the way back to the ship? And we said, sure, of course, because we got, we weren't really on a tight schedule. So he took us back to his place, and oh my God, it was so interesting to see how he lived. He lived in this like tiny little like shack house thing, had like this cute little puppy. And it was just like so different. Yet he makes his money from driving taxis and that. And it's like, wow, like he turned on his light and he, let us kind of sit around and chat with him and stuff. It was really, really nice. And then we left. But it's just like, we got to know this taxi driver for the day, and then we got to see where he lived. And it was just, it's interesting. Like, it's interesting seeing someone that you spent and seeing where they live. Wow, mind blowing. But yeah, so we got him the next day as well, and he took us out, and we went at different places as well, which were really nice. So yeah, it's nice to do tours like that. I prefer to do those than like booked tours. I don't even look at the ship tours whenever they're offered. I'm like, I can't even be bothered spending that amount of money. Like, it's ridiculous. You pretty much get on a bus and go there and then come back, and that's it. Like, I get that there's security. I won't burn the cake. It's okay. I got 30 minutes to go. Yeah, like you don't get the chance to see the places you're at. So I prefer to get out and actually get a taxi or something and actually go somewhere. Yes, thank you, Vicky. Siri will. That's my kind of exploring. I don't care. I don't care if we go off the beaten track. I don't really care where we are or where we end up, as long as we get back in time. I'm always scheduling time. Like I'm like, all right, we leave here. We should get back at least 2 hours before, you know. And I'm always like, all right, we've got to be back at this time. So I'm kind of the timekeeper of wherever we go, just to make sure that we're back. And I'd rather be back 2 hours before, so we can head back into the city and get shopping done, and then head back to the ship, and we're fine. But yeah, like I'm very time management when it comes to holidays like that, because you know they are on strict time, so you have to. But yeah, I'm not a big kind of let's go on a tour kind of thing, unless it's zip lining. Love zip lining. So every time a place offers zip lining, we'll do it, and we've done it every cruise that we've done, because I just love the adrenaline rush that you get with it. I love the wind in my luscious hair, and just like having a great time, just zipping through trees, and it's just like it's exhilarating and just amazing, and you feel free, and it's just fresh air, and you're up in the hills and the clouds, and oh, it just makes me happy. It's in nature. That's the big thing. I think it's because it's in nature. It's just I'm just happy, and it's like I love nature and I love that kind of side of things. So last cruise that we did a zip line, and it was so much fun. Oh my god, I loved it. But yeah, it's if I can find holidays that have that, I will definitely go do it. But yeah, all right. Let me check on the comments. What have we got written down? I usually give myself a budget for every day, and then I know where I stand if I want to spend big ticketed items. That is a good idea. Making sure you have a budget, making sure every day you're budgeting and you know what you're spending. Because once you spend over the amount, you got less for the rest of the trip. Well, Siri yelled that she. No. Is zip line a flying fox? Sort of yes and no. So basically, a zip line, you got a harness, and you start off by walking up this kind of stair thing onto a platform which is bolted to a tree, and then there's a line. You've got people that help you, and they basically clip you onto this line where you have to hold the rope that's going from the line to your harness, and then you've got a hand back here because you've got gloves on, so you're all right. And you've got a hand here to control your speed, and you zip to the next platform, and it's just platforms all the way until you get to the last one that's like a really long one. It's just beautiful. So it pretty much you never pretty much leave the platforms. You're always zipping to another platform in a tree, so you're always up with the top of the trees all the way through, and it's just beautiful and breathtaking. And some of the sights that you see are just incredible. I do have a video on my channel in my holiday videos of me doing a zip line, which they gave us a camera that got. See me, I was the only one with a camera on top of my helmet, so I was like, sure, more video footage for me. So yeah, and it's great. It is really, really good. Sorry, I did miss that question before, didn't I? What is in an airport lounge? Well, they've got food, really nice, like breakfasty food, like very simple. One of the things that we found, which I just went crazy over, I don't think I'm sure I did that video, I don't know, but it was like I've never seen one before, and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. It's honestly the little things that make me so excited. It was a pancake maker. Like you press the button and it like the pancake stuff, and it goes through this like conveyor belt thing and cooks the pancake, and then it falls out onto a plate. And I couldn't help but just like enjoy it. I was like, this is so cool. This is amazing. And yes, there's some beautiful seats, very comfortable seats and stuff like that, like lounges and all sorts of things. And it was really, really lovely. It was quite empty, so we had quite a lot of nice space and everything to set up our laptops and stuff. But I wanted to. I really, really wanted to make a lot, but I wasn't that hungry. So, but it was just like, I just love pressing the button and just watching it kind of work its way slowly. And then like, oh my God. Like, it's done. I get so entertained by like little things like that. It's ridiculous. Did I get bored? No, I spent a lot of time. I'm pretty good at airports. Like, I don't get bored at an airport. I love watching the planes. So I had my headphones in with my music going, and I was stood at the window most of the time just watching the planes coming and going. It was just, I love that. I don't know, maybe I'm just weird, but I like going to the lookout, the plane lookout, which is actually probably a good idea. Wonder if that's open during this time. Maybe it's not because it's a gathering area. It might not be. Damn. But yeah, I love watching planes take off and land. I just think it's amazing. It's like, how? Like, there goes a bit of metal in the sky kind of thing. So it's very fascinating. But yeah, I don't get bored at all. And if I've got nothing to do, I usually just hook into the Wi-Fi and start watching YouTube. It's really about it. Like, I don't get bored. I think if I had a big long stay at an airport and I had editing to do, I think I'd just sit there and do that and just edit and be fine, or read, sit down with a book and read. But yeah, I don't. But yeah, it doesn't bother me at all. Yes, and people watch. Oh my God, I love people watching. I love doing that in the city. I love going into the city and find someone to sit with a drink or something and just watch people go past all the time. It's very interesting. I play Pokemon, go to the airports, and my friend goes, "Oh, that's a shame." I miss that excited face. Oh, you can see it every time you come view these videos, or even my vlogs, Vicky. You can see it all through there. I usually go every 2 weeks to the airport when partner goes mines and comes home. Oh, yeah, that's like my dad. My mum and dad were like that. Like, mum would drop dad off at the airport, and we'd used to go quite a bit as well. So I know that feeling. Yeah, it's, although we'd pretty much just drop and run. We'd wait in the car park, unfortunately, because mum wouldn't go in. But yeah, I'm shivering. Are you cold? Have you not got a blanket or a heater? It shouldn't be too cold. I go when he comes back. I wait at the gate. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. That would be lovely. Nice surprise for him. A very nice surprise for him. There we go. 22 minutes. Oh my God. Not long now. I got so many blankets. I'm just so damn cold. Oh no, you might be coming down with something. Or is your house cold? It'd be horrible if you're coming down with something, but if your house is cold, then that's annoying and a shame. I think it's because I'm not eating enough. True. Are you drinking enough water? Are you having enough liquid? Which, speaking of water, I'm going to have some cordial. My house is all tiles. So is mine. I haven't even got the air conditioner on because it's not that cold in this part of the house because I had it on throughout the day. But yeah. Same. Bathroom is tiled. Bake and eat this cake that Chris is teaching us to bake. Yes, I will. Oh, yes, I will put the recipe in the description box when the video is finished. I forgot to do it before. I had all this time to do it and I forgot. But as soon as this video is finished, I will put it in the description and then you can feel free to make it. The sun is actually out here for once. It has been during lockdown. Oh, wow. I want to make caramel sauce. Ooh. That'd be a good thing to make. I've got, like, I'm actually thinking about just going through this recipe book. Jeez, if I can move it. Like, on my lives, just actually going through this book and making everything that I can in this book. Because I think that'd be pretty cool. And then there might be things in here that I'm like, yeah. Or there might be things that I'm like, oh, yum. So, be prepared. This will probably be the lives. Caramel sauce, it's my favorite dessert. I don't mind it. Like, I have nothing against caramel sauce. I think it's quite nice. But there can be some that are just too sickly sweet. And I have a really sweet tooth. So it's like, if it's too sweet for me, yeah, there's something wrong. But yeah, I don't mind them. I'm going to say it here because I think I've said it on my vlogs. But I don't know whether I've said it on my last vlog or the vlog that's coming out next week. But this is going to be my lives. Every Friday night, I'll be baking. So expect this. Yeah, also like vanilla slices are all right if they're not plain. Vanilla slices can be good if you definitely get the flavor right. I've had some that are a bit off. Oh God, cheesecake. Ooh, that's nice. I made honeycomb crunchy last night. Ooh, yum. Cheesecake, yeah. Steve makes really good cheesecake. He's like amazing at making cheesecake. Whenever we do Christmas at my parents' house, which is like every year, I make a pavlova and Steve makes a cheesecake. And oh, it's awesome. He does really good cheesecakes. What? I tried to do that 2 days ago. Make alarm go off. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Is that why you're worried about me burning my cake? Don't worry, there's no smoke alarm out here. That's down the hall. Otherwise, it would have gone off plenty of times with Steve's cooking. He cooks really well, but if he does a stir fry, the whole house smokes up because it's so smoky. But yeah. Yeah, Vicky, you've had his cheesecake before. So yeah, and Jess, I think Jess has had it before. I used to take him to my old work. But yeah, turns out when it looks cooked and you pour it out the pan, it keeps cooking and it burnt and ate through my lunch. Oh no! Oh no, that's bad. Mm. Yes. Wow. That's not good. Oh, that would have been horrible. That would have been very, very bad. It's looking good. Turns out when it looks cooked and you pour it, oh yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to bed. Sorry, I'm not able to stay awake to see the final product, but I'm sure it'll look amazing and taste even better. Night, Jess. Thank you so much for watching and joining. My Instagram will show a picture. I'll take a picture of it when it's finished, so that's okay. But thank you so much for watching, Jess. Kyle said that, are you making... What? Kyle said, what are you making? And I kept saying nothing, but the house was thick smoke and smelt like tar. Oh, God. What are you making? Nothing. Taylor, I'm sorry. I could imagine that whole conversation. If you could go anywhere in the world, where and why? If I could go anywhere. Well, excluding Jess's question about where I'd love to go again, if I could go anywhere right now, it's a really good question. Where would I really, really like to go? I would really like to go... Apart from the shit. You know what? I'd really, really, really like to go to Tasmania. I think I'd really like to go there. I'd like to see what Tasmania is like. We were actually thinking about living there. Yeah, I think I'd really, at this point in time, I'd really like to go to Tasmania and see what that looks like, especially during the winter, to see what it's like. More south, there goes my elbow, getting old, more south of like Tasmania, so where it snows and stuff. I think that's where I'd like to really go. Just to see another part of like Australia. But if I had to go somewhere international, oh God. I'd probably say, you know what, I'd say Alaska. If I had to go somewhere international, I'd say I'd like to go to Alaska. I think I'd really, really like to go there and see what that's like. See like the ice caps and things like that, and the wildlife and stuff like that. I think I'd like to go see that. For the New Zealand for the Greenland. I'd flown into New Zealand and then flew out. So I've seen it from the skies, but I'd like to go to New Zealand. I think that would be amazing. Iceland to see the grass because I love plants. Oh, that would be nice. And then go to Greenland to see the ice. And Canada's for snow. Oh yeah, Canada. I'd love to be in Canada for snow. It's a shame we're in the off season, but I'd like to go back during the snow and actually go skiing in Canada. I think that'll be fun. Hawaii. Oh, Hawaii is amazing. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, and I've been to Vegas. There you go. I've been to Vegas for a couple of days. That was. There is a video that I put in my holiday video, and you'll know that I've been to Vegas because it starts off with Britney music, and the whole video. I don't care if it gets demonetized or whatever. I was there during the time that Britney had her shows there, but she wasn't there. But it was still like posters and everything, so it's full of Britney. But yeah, anyway, just plugging that. How do I spell it? I want to go to Iceland Northern Lights. Oh yes, I'd love to see the Northern Lights. The lights from Brother Bear. What are you asking? How you spell Hawaii, Taylor? Because if you want, what is my computer doing there? Hawai. Hawaii is how they pronounce it. Hawaii, but yeah, Hawai. Hawaii. Hawaii. Yes, that would be breathtaking. Yes, that's correct. Well done. There you go. I taught you how to spell something. I would love to see the Northern Lights. But the only problem with those, though, is you have to go at a certain time of year, don't you? Like, it's very hit and miss. Like, you have to be there at the right time. And even then, it's quite hard to be there at the right time, I believe. Is it there every day? No. I believe it's one of those hit and miss moments that you have to be there at the right time, from what I've heard. Yeah, exactly. October to March. It could be any time during that time. So it will be amazing though, to see something as spectacular as that our planet and stars and everything can do. Clear skies. Yeah. Yes. Oh, I just want to experience snow. I've been on a glacier, but I've never experienced snow falling from the sky. That'll be cool. I want to do that. They are most night, but have to be clear. Yeah. But yes, I'd love to experience snow. Oh, wow, penguins. Oh. You could see them at Penguin Island. They're kind of wild. They're a little bit wild, those little penguins. And there's a gay one. There's a gay couple. But yes. Can you pat penguins? I don't think so. Can't say I ever have. So I don't think so. But there might be a place where you can. I've just never been. Come on, cake, you smell yummy. My cake smells really yummy and I just really want it. Then I've got to figure out the cream and the jam. But it's got to sit for a while anyway. It's got to cool down before I put it all in. I know you can at Pursuit if you pay. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Although I'm not a big fan of zoos. The only zoo I actually do at the moment that I've been to that I appreciate is Singapore. Because it's more open and more natural environment than like enclosed pens like Perth has. So Yeah, but I'm not a big fan of zoos. I think animals should just be free. If people want to go see animals, they should go see them. Oh yeah. I'm putting chocolate on it. So I'll be melting the chocolate and then doing the colour and then drizzling the chocolate over the top. And then in the middle is going to be jam and cream. So I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to put jam and cream in it and then squish it and then top up with chocolate and then voila. Because in the picture it's just dusted with icing. But I'm like, no, that's boring. So yeah. Yeah, he's a very interesting character, Robert Owen. He seems very, very intelligent and stuff. Although I'd like to meet Bindi as well. I think she'd be an interesting person to talk to. Come on, kick. 9 minutes. Buttercream or fresh cream? Fresh cream. Fresh cream. I one day want to make buttercream. I've had buttercream once and I was very, very disappointed. So I want to try and make my own and see how it turns out. It was very grainy, which was just horrible. Is he? Okay. I've never really researched their family very much, so I don't know much about them. But yeah. Yes, it'll be fresh cream, which I'm not going to whip up yet. I'm going to whip it up when the cake starts to cool. Oh, wow. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. Well, I will one day try buttercream and make it and then try it and see how it's supposed to be, because we had it on a cruise and we were topping cupcakes with it, and I thought, oh, this is exciting. And it was just very grainy and horrible. It didn't taste very nice. So it could be that it was made wrong kind of thing. But it didn't seem right to me how buttercream should pretty much be. Yeah, I watched her wedding on cricket. Oh, okay. Cracky at Theo. Oh, okay, cool. That would have been interesting. Been very interesting. They seem like such a lovely family, though, so it would have been cool. Your way. Just trying to sort out my everything, so it's want a big bowl for that will fit in there. Metal bowl. Peeps, baby. A lactose-free cake. I could do that. I'll just get lactose-free milk. That is perfect. That is my bowl for my chocolate, which I'll just dump in here. I'll break it up and dump it in here. Open. Having this in the house has been very bad because I've been very, very tempted to eat it. Well, I can make you. You come over one day when all this is over and we'll make a lactose-free thing together. We could do a live together during the day and we can make something lactose-free. I don't mind. I love baking any time of the day. So actually, I've got bananas that I asked Steve to get me the other day. They've been sitting here for like a week. I'm waiting for them to become like dead, and then I can make banana bread because I love banana bread. I'd love to bake with other people. I think it'll be so much fun. So I'll break these up so it'll be easier to melt. If we separate the bananas, there you go, brown faster. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in no hurry, but I've already had there was 5 of them, and I had 2 because I like my bananas. So now they're at that stage, I don't eat them. Yuck. They got to be fresh, ripe. I like mango. Oh, I love mangoes. Oh my god, I love mango season. We have a friend actually down the road who has massive mango trees, and it's not every year that she gets mangoes, but when she does, we are there and we are with buckets ready to get them. Fresh mango, oh my god, is amazing. I love mango. Anything mango. I if we go somewhere for ice cream, I'll go straight for the mango sorbet. Always. That or chocolate, but mostly mango sorbet. I love it. She gives away heaps. Whenever she gets a lot. If she doesn't get many, she doesn't get rid of them. She keeps them. But yeah, we try and get some. And I decided that this, when she does get them again, I'm going to get some off her and cut them up and then freeze them. And then I'll always have a lot of mango because I love fresh mango. And I love making mango chicken. Mango chicken with fresh mangoes is delicious. Yeah, I love mangoes. Mangoes are awesome. I think, looking at that, I might need more. I'm just going to use it all. Alright, let's just put off the chocolate. Woo! And one for me. Mango banana smoothie was yum. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. What I'm going to do. How many colours do we have here? We got 4. Blue, red, yellow, green. Okay. Okay, so we've got 4 different ones. Blue, red, yellow, green. It's going to be an odd rainbow, but hey. Could actually try and make the colours to actually get the colours right. Do the full rainbow colour, but I'm worried I'll stuff it up. Red, yellow, pink, green, purple, orange, blue. So I need 2 more. Yeah. I don't know. Yep. That's what we're going to do. So it says, so we want one that's red. That's yellow that I've got in my hand right now. I'm not colorblind, I swear. We got one that's red. Don't know how much we need. Then we need red and yellow and pink and green. So I probably want a little bit of red, which might be light pink, hopefully. We want yellow. Do orange, do red, orange, yellow, then green, blue, and purple. Okay, see what I can do. Got yellow, red, yellow, pink, green. Ooh. It says purple. You need blue. I'll put blue at the end. I'm trying to follow like the rainbow colors, you know, from the song. So to make purple, you need 3 drops of red. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's the cake. Thank you. Get this here. Gloves. Oh, look at that. Oh, leave cake in pan for 5 minutes. Look at that. Oh, that looks so good. All right, so we'll put that there. Hey Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes.
Okay, your timer is set for 5 minutes.
I was doing purple, wasn't I? So, and 1 blue, right? 1 drop of blue. 1, okay. Orange is 1 red and 2 yellow. 1 red and 2 yellow. There. So hopefully that's enough. Hopefully we'll see whatever it makes. What's the worst that could happen? We just get random colors. So we've got red, yellow, hopefully pink, because it's like I've only put like a couple of drops in. So red, yellow, pink, green, purple, orange, blue. Okay. Yes. Yes. I'm just going through my head, like making sure I've got all the colors. So that's all right. All right. We got those. Good. Cool. All right. Put this back on now. And we can boil some water. Water boil. Get the water boil. Got 5 minutes and then I can turn that cake out into the wire. Woo! Exciting. Because it's a really big pot and I've already pre-filled it, so I'll just heat it up. I don't mind. I'm not in a rush. Like, it's not like I'm trying to rush anything. So it's all right. I should actually put a lid on it. A lid and some salt. There we go. He's doing the Chris order. Yes. Right, I got that ready. The timer has 2 minutes to go. Then I can do the cake. Get the knife ready. When it officially cools properly, and then we can cut it in half. On that wooden chopping board. When I'm done, everything goes everywhere at the moment. Oh dear. All right. So there's 6 people watching. Hello. Hello, 6 people that are watching. Don't know how much I'm going to use of this. It's probably going to be quite a bit of it, actually. I might... Almost 11. I know. It'll be a late one tonight, I think. Should be good. I love to mix the jam with a fork to make it less clumpy. Okay, that's actually a good idea. Thank you. It's a very good idea, Taylor. I will do this. We'll use as much of it as we can. This was specifically bought for this anyway, so there we go. Oh. Oh. And it's so cute and tiny. Let me squish it. Squid. That's not there. Let's do it. Oh. Okay, we have our jam. Now I need to empty that to our. See that. Right. Let's grab this. Woo. Move over. You're in my way. This is what I do with myself all the time anyway. I do talk to myself a lot. It's probably why I decided to do YouTube, because I might as well just talk to myself a lot. All right, let's do this. So, lift. Whoop. Okay. There. Stay. That could have gone horribly wrong. Slide you out there. Oh. Yeah, that's loud. Okay. Set the edges. Look at that cake. Oh, it looks so good. All right. You ready to be in my vlog? Okay. Hello. So I've made my cake so far. Kind of come out of the oven and it's now heating. Still live with everyone. People say hi if you want to. In the chat, people in the chat, which is awesome. But yeah, pretty exciting that I'm live. It's going good. There's quite a few people. So far, I'm just waiting for my water to boil so we can melt the chocolate that I've got rated up at the chocolate. That's it. There. And then, yeah. Oh, look, Vicky says hi. Vicky says hi. Focus. Hi, Vicky. So, yeah. So, that's exciting. And I need a drink. Oh, all right. How's this water going? All right, so I'm gonna let that cool right down. I'll eat like the little pieces. Yum, yum, yum. I love baking. It's so fun. just like what you can make at the end and how it turns out. It's like, wow, I did that. Probably one of the best jobs I ever had was working in a patisserie. Miss that. It's probably one of my favorite jobs that I miss doing. That is going like that. It is ready to spread the jam when we get to that bit. Dip the chocolate into all that, mix it around and see what we get. It's fun experimenting and seeing what we can make while doing all this. This is exciting. I can't actually wait to try the cake. I'm very excited to try it. Well, for those of you that watched the last cooking one, the lamingtons turned out really well. I had about 3 of them. And I think Steve had some of them as well. So it turned out well. Thank goodness. But yeah. You know what? I know what I can do. Multitasking. Yeah, I'm trying. Trying to. Need a bowl for that. Oh, dear. Too small. That's annoying. Another bowl. Yes. Carl has come to bed now, so hopefully not much longer till they don't, or I may not make it to the end. No, that's okay. If you don't make it, it's okay. It'll be up on my channel if you want to watch the end of it. It's fine. I don't mind. Look. There's a bowl right there that I can use. Get rid of my colours. There we go. Might as well do this. Yeah, shook it. Green. We shall see. No. Teaspoon. No, not yet. Some sugar. Getting there. Taking a sweet ass time. But that's fine. Now I know what you're thinking, Chris, why don't you just use the electric beater? Because surprisingly, I like making cream by hand because then I feel like I can get the right consistency that I want without it going stupid. And when you use the beater, it goes everywhere. So I don't mind It's not like I got anything else to do, so I might as well just whisk the cream. And when it's done, I can put it in the fridge if I need to. I'm just splashing it everywhere. I'm sorry, it's boring that you wanted to skip. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to make it entertaining while doing stuff. But that's just the way things are. You can skip tomorrow. Nope, it's splashing over. I think that's boiling now. We have boiling water. I'll let that boil for a bit. Oh, hi, Kyle. Mix, mix, mix. That's how we learn about the fabulous Chris. Yes, you learn more about me when you just watch me. Oh. That is actually a word I use a lot, is fabulous. That and exciting. I think are my two words that I like to use a lot of. Don't know why, I just do. Hold the bowl, shouldn't it? So it doesn't like spin around and go crazy. But it's 11 p.m. And your point is, it's a Friday night. Have you got somewhere to be in the morning? I don't. So, but I'm just making a mess, not as much as it. It's only 4 p.m. here, and the baby is napping. How cute. Build that muscle in one arm. But I could change it over, but it's a lot more awkward doing it in the other hand. Just trying to keep my arm a rest, and now I'm just splashing it everywhere. There we go. I want to make a what is it? I think what is it? Is it a vanilla slice that has custard in it? I don't know. I like making custard. I've made custard from scratch. What did I use that for? I made custard for something one day, and I had to make custard from scratch. I don't remember what it was, but oh my god, it was fun making custard from scratch. It's very interesting to see what actually goes into custard. Because I got the powder, but I'd rather sometimes make it from scratch. It's amazing. Make eggnog. Could do that. Maybe Christmas. A Christmas live stream. I'll make eggnog and something. I won't do Christmas pudding because I don't like dried fruits, so or anything like that, or glazed cherries or anything. So, but I could do something, or I could do like a Christmas cake or a Christmas cookie, or do like Christmas tree cookies or something. So there you go, seasonal stuff. So like if I keep doing this like all the time during seasons, like when Halloween comes up, we'll do some like spooky like designs. Yes, I could. There you go, gingerbread house. There, I could do that for Christmas. Do eggnog and gingerbread house, and then like Halloween, do some Halloween scary treats. Like I don't know, get like creative, and we could do like like things like that, like creepy fingers and spider things, and I don't know, just all sorts of things. So when it comes up to certain times of the year, let me know and give me some suggestions of what you'd like to see, because that would be fun. I think I've got a cookbook somewhere that has themes, so I could do that. And I could even do edible tea, like all sorts of things. And even I could one day try making a birthday cake or something, like things like that. Like, I am willing to give anything a go, as long as I don't end up on what's that show? As long as I don't end up on Nailed It, we're all right. Has any of you watched that show? Oh my god, I love Nailed It, and I love the presenter. She's so funny. What? Oh, it's such a good show, and I love people. Unfortunately, those poor people don't have the opportunity to make those cakes and stuff, because the amount of time that goes into those cakes is not the amount of time that they get, and it's just crazy and hilarious. What? I'd love to see you do a challenge where you buy a pre-made food and eat it, then try to recreate the food without a recipe. Oh, okay. What I could do for that, I think that would be a great challenge. But what the pre-made food, what would be really cool is if Steve went out and got the food and then got the ingredients to make it, kind of thing. So I don't know, he just gives me a whole bunch of ingredients and I have to make a certain amount of whatever he's given me and see what I can create. Because I do love creating things. Like the other dinner that we made, I made dinner the other night. What did I make? Freehand baking. Yeah. Oh, baking I don't think I could do off without a recipe. Baking is just too hard without a recipe. But food in general I could do. I could make a meal. It's okay. It won't. It's fine. Don't make that chicken up. The other night I made dinner and I made one of those squish chickens that was already pre-made. And I made this couscous salad that Steve absolutely loves, and he used to make it a lot, and I love it. So I made it, but it's got beetroot and stuff, and roasted veggies in it. And so I roasted the veggies, but with the potato and pumpkin, I put mixed herbs and chili flakes. And oh my god, it was amazing. Oh, it tasted so good. I love adding chili flakes to whatever I can. Just that little kick of chili is quite nice. Pick it up. Oh my god. I don't regret my decision. I just want it to thicken up. It's just taking a long time. I know it would have been quicker in the mixer, but I didn't want to have to put the microphone on silent either. Again. But yes. Mexican. Oh yes. Our Mexican Mondays that we used to have. I remember those. We have Mexican now and again. Actually, I did make a little while ago fresh enchiladas from scratch. I made the tortillas themselves and the enchiladas. And oh my god, they were amazing. Oh, they tasted so good. I was like, oh my god, I want to do this again. It was really good. And the tortillas are easy to make. Really, really easy. So, yeah. I love Mexican. Love Mexican food. I had authentic Mexican food when I went to Mexico. It was amazing. I was very, very impressed. Yeah, I had a quesadilla or something. I don't know. It's one of my videos. But yeah. Very good. Cheesy garlic bread. Ooh, yum. Yeah, make the bread from scratch. Oh no, I spilled. Oh well. Scuppy cream. Scuppy cream. Has anyone seen any good movies lately that I should check out? Do you think I'd be interested in that are like comedies or something? Oh my God. We're going to be here all night. Oh dear. There's new water. It's still going. That's all right. Come on, cream! At least when this is online, you can skip the mixing of me. Well done with English, Chris. That is fantastic. You can skip the part where I'm mixing the cream. It's getting there. It's still going. Oops. Oh my goodness. Okay. Ooh, it's kind of getting there. Nope. Level 11, make a wish. Didn't know that was a thing. But there you go. I guess 11111 5 2. Oh my God, my arm is getting tired. Oh. Oops. Oh well, making a mess. I do not regret my decision. It's thickening up slowly. Give it a bit more elbow grease. Sorry if that's loud in your ear. I've made such a mess. Oh well. No, I'm going to move this cake because I seem to splash it a lot. Stay there. Here we go. You can see the mess that I made. But that's okay. Will be worth it. It's thickening up. Yes. Oh my god. Look at that. It's getting thick. Oh my god. No. There we go. That's the thickness I want. Ha ha ha. There we go. It's done. Look at that. I make cream. Right. So worth it. I'll just pop that in the fridge. Stays cold. Oh, have patience. Yes. This is baking. This is how baking works. It's not always done. All right. There you go, melt. How's the cake? Still a bit warm. Okay, still quite warm. Oh, excuse me. All right. I need to get this. I'm going to melt the I should melt the chocolate not until we're ready for it. Okay. Come on. I need it to. Should put it in the fridge, shouldn't I? That might cool it down a lot quicker, but I should have been like, and here's what I prepared earlier, but I didn't. I think next time I will make sure I have one. If I'm doing something like this, I will probably do a prepared earlier one and have it ready. You know, magic of television, you can do that. Probably will. Could see if it will. It might cool faster. Grab the laptop. Give me this. Everything's in my way again today. Grab the board. Okay. Nice. Right. Give me a cake to eat off. Let's try and cut this. Now I gotta cut this in a straight line. Oh, we all know how straight I am. Let's do it like that. Oh, stop it. Stick it. No, stay. Oh dear. Let's do one side first, like that. There we go. That's probably a bit better. Oh, it's crumbly. My gosh. Oh dear. Oh. Ta-da! It's going to tell you about the toothpick and floss trick. Oh, that's all right. We can save this. It's fine. Oh, look at that. It's still good. At least it broke in like big chunks. It's going to be covered anyway, so it'll be fine. You can sit there, and you can sit there. So you cool down like that. Yeah, at least I get to try it. It's actually quite nice. Okay, more for me. Well, the toothpick and the floss trick. What? Never heard of that. What do you do with that? Oh. Cool down. Let's hope that cools it down. Ooh, this cake is delicious, guys. Like, oh my god. Yum, 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 yum. That is yummy. It is yummy. I is yummy? Yeah. There you go. So, yes. No. That is good. Just waiting for it to cool down so I can start putting it together. So you use a ruler and mark out the halfway mark. Use wooden sticks around the cake to mark the height. Then use dental floss as a wire cutter. I have to try that one day. I've never heard of that. Never heard of that. But I have to try that. No, it's very clever. Very, very clever. You sure nothing. Anyway. Yes, so. So the reason I like baking, I thought I might as well talk about this because, I'm baking, is because I did cooking at school. Okay, no worries, Taylor. Thank you so much for hanging around. Love you, sweetie. Mwah. Chat to me whenever you feel like it, okay? Anyway, so I like baking because I did baking at school. And, I did cooking at school in year 9 and 10, I believe. Then year 11, I did a school apprenticeship thing where I did TAFE and school in the cooking industry. So I got into baking then because I worked at Woolworths in the patisserie area, and I loved it. And then when I finished school, the following year, I went and worked in a patisserie for about 5 or 6 months, and absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved the job and everything, and the people that I worked with. But unfortunately, they were offering me. Well, fortunately, they offered me a apprenticeship, but I couldn't take it because it's going to be split shifts, and at the time, I lived in Mount Iris or Rockingham, and it was all the way up in North Perth. So it was a long travel every day anyway, and I started at 8 and I finished at 6. So I'd leave at 7 and be there by 8, and then I'd leave at 6 and be home by 7. So it was a big day for me, and then they were going to offer me split shifts, and that I wish it would have worked out. I think that would have been fantastic for me, but I just couldn't. And so, I couldn't continue my dream of, working in a patisserie. And doing all this. So getting the opportunity at home to be able to do this is so much fun. And it's good because I can just do it whenever I want to. It's not like I have to do it. So, but, you know, I would love to, if I could ever one day, if I wasn't lazy, I would love to open a patisserie and, you know, run my own thing. Like one of my friends and I have actually talked about it quite a few times because we love baking and everything. And, you know, making like cakes and muffins and savory and sweets and just all of it. Like it's just so much fun and it's not stressful and it's great and all that. So we've kind of thought about it, but nothing's really come of it. But I don't know, it's something I love doing, and there's no, like, I'm not stressed in any way when I bake because everything works out how it works out when you follow recipes. And I just love trying different things and seeing how they work together and stuff. So yeah, I really enjoy baking, and that I wish it was like a job for me, but unfortunately it's not. Probably could be if I wanted to, but I don't know. No, I think I just enjoy doing it casually than actually physically doing it as a job. But you never know. We shall see. Life at the moment is a bit like, who knows what's going to happen? So, alright, it's feeling a lot cooler. So I might start. I want to, because I want to keep it hot, don't I? So that would be the last thing to do. Right, let's do this. And to try and put it all together. See how it turns out. Ready? There. And there. There. So there. Put a big blob in the middle. Alright. Push it out to all of the areas. Oh, come on, jam. To try and squish it. Nope. Let's try and get it. Don't want it too close to the edge because it will squish out when you put the top on it. So just want to make sure that there's enough, as evenly spread as I can. There we go. It's a little bit more in here, so I can use it all up. Areas that have not very much in it. Cool. My cream. Something I prepared earlier. A spoon. Yeah. Blop it on. It's a lot of cream, so I'll try and flatten it down a bit. It's not too thick. I do love my cream. There. What is your guilty pleasure when it comes to sweet things? Mine is... What is mine? What is my guilty pleasure? Oh, chocolate cake. Love me a good mud cake or a good chocolate cake any day. Yum, yum, yum. Although Saying that, at the moment, one of my favorite things to eat is those jam and cream rolls. Oh, yum, yum, yum. I love those. They're always nice. But what is yours? What do you go and see that you just can't walk past without going, I need to buy that and have it in my stomach now? Can you have strawberries and cream? You can have strawberries and cream. Mm. Okay, this cream. Because I might need some of it. Warm cake. Little pleasure will be chocolate cake. Oh, you're like me. Warm cake and ice cream. Ooh, yum. Yes, that is good. All right, so now I'm going to try and put these pieces back on without breaking it any more than it is. Like that. That's mine. It's like a Tetris piece, a puzzle. That like that. That piece in the middle. This is going to be covered in chocolate, so you won't see like the gaps that I've created. And this bit flips over that way and goes on that way. Oh, all right. There's a corner missing, but that's okay. Stay on the cake. Okay. So far, we've got cream coming out one end, strawberry jam coming out the other. Okay. Take this on. This will be the test. Can I slide it onto that without breaking it completely? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Believe. No, stay, little piece. Fine. You go there, and you can go in that corner. And cover up that bit. There we go. No one needs to know. The square cake on a round plate. Well, it was probably from that corner. Yeah, it was. There we go. Yeah. Right in my mouth. All right. So now, I'm going to melt my chocolate. Well, that sits there. And then we're going to try out the colours and see what happens. It is white chocolate. Yum. Heat up. Next is the chocolate. Just normal white chocolate. Oh, what's my favorite? Oh, go away, computer, doing silly things. What's my favorite what? The bottle is getting very hot right now. Google. Would I rather out of lemon flavor or orange? I would rather. God, I hate both of them. I'd probably be able to deal with orange flavor better than than lemon. Yeah, play it by ear and see what we can do. Just trying to find ways of like keeping chocolate melted, because it hardens up pretty quick when it's off the heat. But then you don't want it left on the heat, otherwise it will burn. And all these things. like, what do I do? Move it over. Stick it there. Every now and again, put it on there. Now it's hot, very, very hot. I'll keep it melting because the water will be hot. Okay, let me see. This is out. All right, test this out and see if it works. Looks like a little bit of orange. Okay, and I have enough teeth. And the teaspoons are good. Okay, that's going to be very red. I can already tell that now. Oh, geez. You want red? I got red. Oh, still a bit of white there. Okay. Try and remelt that. Bit blue. Wow. That's blue. Where's our mixes? What have we got in there? A mix in there, isn't there? Let's see what that one is. Oh, that's purple. Okay. Okay, it's a very dull purple, but purple nonetheless, I guess. We've got this one, which is green. Oh, I've run out of spoons. It's a very green. I love playing with colours too. My favourite colour is pink. It was red, but now I've turned to pink. Yellow like a minion. Grab this one. Ah, there's the yellow. There's yellow. I'm gonna have to. I think I need to get a hot water thing for these. So we'll have to have a big spoon. Oh, that's too much. Come on, there we go. Mix it in. I don't know what colour this is meant to be. I think this is meant to be the orange. I have a feeling, but it's not coming up much. Oh, there we go. Stirring it from the bottom. It's a very light orange. Very light orange. I feel like that's more orange than that, to be honest. I don't know what colour that's meant to be. Alright, well, that's a very grey purple. Quite interesting. Alright. Well, we can make do with what we've got. It's a little bit hot. A little drizzle. You can mix that in. Ah, that's what we're going for. Okay, so I probably need more chocolate than I have, but that's all right. Guess we'll just do whatever we can. Do is, I have an idea, is that chocolate milk bowls have gone quite hard. So I need that work. Yes. Let that boil. And then I've got a little bit of white, which is nice. A bit of white chocolate. What I will do, move you over there. A little bit there. Oh, okay. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm adding vegetable oil to the chocolate, and what that does is when it's hot, it stops it from hardening, which is what it's done now. So if I just add it to this, and then I heat it again, it should go back to being runny. It should be alright. I'm going to put all of it, and then it should be alright. Just getting some hot water, so hopefully that'll help with what we've got. So it's all just starting to harden. That was so bad. Oh, it should be alright. A little bit more. It's the same. Once I put heat in it, it should be alright. The things you do when you're baking. It's all trial and error and things like that. That really is not purple. That's like an ugly, like grey colour. It's not a very nice purple. It's just hard. That'll have to melt. So the best way to melt is to grab this bar. bath. Hot water. I'll pop this in. It becomes hot. It'll start to melt. Keep stirring this. See, because this one I've added the oil to. I just kept it on the heat, and it's just still quite runny, which is not just what you want. It's how you want your chocolate to be. It's quite runny, not like lumpy. So if we can change the consistency of this and make it runny, that would be lovely. Come on. Melt, please. That would be nice if you would melt. And hopefully we can. I don't fit 2 bowls. It's okay. I'm hoping we can melt this, otherwise it's going to have to be a different topping. Come on, make sure you can melt. That is not usable, like, oh, this to melt. Tiniest bit of water. There we go, that kind of brought it back to life a little bit. I say a little bit. Oh dear. Hasn't really. Well, can definitely say that that didn't really work. But that's the good thing about this is I haven't done it before. It was all trial and error. And, well, we found the error. But it's not melting the friggin' chocolate. Gah. Okay, well that one's no good. So that'll be the same. That'll be the same. That'll be the same. But it seems like these ones seem to have melted a little bit more. Let's see if I can melt it a bit more. This is staying melted. Alright, so I'm going to give up on these. Yeah. At least tried. With this. Alright, anyway. What I will do, because I thought about it, I thought that would be the best way to do it if things don't turn out right, and they didn't. Oh, yuck. Yum. What an oozing cake. Yum. What we're going to do, so we have a little bit of chocolate left, which is great, because I'll use that. What I'm going to do is do this. This. There we go. Like this. Right there. I'm going to spoon this into here. It's a good thing I made more cream than I actually needed. So let's plop it in. get it everywhere in the process. Why not? Now, I wonder how many of you are wondering what I'm doing, or if some of you guessed what I'm doing. Okay, just put that to the side. Now, this is a little trick that I've learned through a lot of cooking shows, like baking shows and stuff. For those of you at home who don't have a piping bag available, which I think I do somewhere, but no, I don't know where it is. You want to put it in a Ziploc bag and squish it all down to like one corner, and then you're going to get some scissors. You're going to cut said corner. It's probably quite small. Let's twist that up. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to squeeze it on like so. I just thought this would be an easier way than trying to spoon it on and smooth it out. And we can smooth it out in a minute. Okay, you got it like that. Get my, where did I put it? Okay. One of the tools. Smooth the cream out like so. I can see where I need more cream. Yeah, that is very hot. Flood that with cream in areas that it needs it, like there, 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 there. Kind of do a bit more like that. And just play around until we get it exactly how we like it. Definitely changed how I wanted it, but that's okay. That's the good thing about this is it doesn't have to be exactly how you want it. It can change. It can be anything you like. And it has become anything. Went from having beautiful melted chocolate drizzling down. So I know next time if I do this, I need to get a lot more chocolate than what I had, because what I had, even with those, wouldn't have been enough at all. So I'm just gonna use the cream that we have available so it's extra creamy. Just smooth it out. What I'd really like one day, if someone would ever give it to me as a present, is one of those beautiful cake stands that you can twist as you make things when you put cakes on them. I love one of those. So what I'm gonna do, I think I've got any fruits. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm now going to get this. Give it a stir. use you as well. Get rid of you off there so we don't waste it too much. The milk you. I'm going to try this. Just going to. Oh, call that. Yep. A lot of melted chocolate, but that's okay. I'll go with this. Spread it out. Which is good. Yeah. Okay. Get the chocolate out. It's definitely not turned out how I wanted it, but I'm sure we can fix it. Big blob of chocolate. Let's see. So we're going to have a chocolate layer, and then I'll probably just dust it with some icing sugar to hide my mistake. And no one will know, except you, that it failed. But hey. Chocolate on top. A lot of chocolate to use, so I can just layer it. Oh, making a mess now. It's like melting some of the cream. It's quite funny. So it's like mixing in with the cream, which is kind of cool. Except when it does that. I need a little bit more. On this side. Okay. There's a chocolate bit in it, so that's all right. Leave that aside. And what I'm going to do this, and we're going to put that. I'm going to get this. I have a spoon that's free. No, just going to get a whole bunch of spoons. It's a good thing I'm the one that does the dishes, huh? Some icing sugar. Dust over it. actually think it looks okay compared to what I thought it would turn out when I finished it. Like, you could top this with strawberries, banana, kiwi, anything. Like, anything you want, you can top this with. I think it's cool that I've actually added like cream and then like a nice little chocolate kind of bit. You could even go, if you really wanted to, I don't think I've got any though. Oh. Just for something different. Um, Hundreds and thousands saved the day. Voila! I think that actually looks so much better. With the hundreds and thousands, I think that's really made it look a bit more pretty. So, how does it taste? Let's see. Let me get a plate. That's a plate. We get a knife. Just have a drink. Dishwasher all the way. Yeah, our dishwasher doesn't work. So I'm the dishwasher, but that's okay. All right, let's cut into there. I'm just going to take a corner piece there. Oh, geez. Take that little piece. That is mine. Keep that towards you. Look at that. It's got like the layers. Looks really cool. And that's like falling off the plate, but that's okay. Yeah, so it's all the way down. Nope. Goodbye. You know what? Didn't go so bad. That chocolate and cream and hundreds and thousands really did the job. Yum. Oh my god. That was or is delicious. Very nice. Well, just a good measure. Because I can. I'm so happy. All right. Well, that is pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it was enjoyable. I hope it was entertaining and everything like that. I now have a massive mess to clean up in the morning. Yay, because I'm not going to do it tonight. But anyway, bring this closer to me. Thank you so much for watching and sticking around. For those people that did, those people that joined, thank you so much. It means the world that you guys are here supporting me. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, comment if you feel like it. Go check out all my other videos that I have on my channel. Hopefully I can entertain you in all different ways. There are a few other videos that will be coming out eventually, so look out for those. And I think that's it. And I'm going to take this entire cake and I'm going to eat it. Not tonight, but I'll probably take the weekend to eat it. I'll give Steve some and all that. So thank you so much for joining me on this live video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone. Did I do it?